There are great things about self-employment, including the autonomy, the initiative, the creativity. But in these times that they are changing, it's important to address the challenges also to ensure sustainable working conditions and adequate social protection and remuneration for self-employed.
If we want to do something about the working conditions of self-employed workers, it is really important that we understand what the challenges are. And I think there are 3 points to bear in mind. One, is it an issue of classification? Are workers not really self-employed? Are they disguised employees? Second question is, are they, even when you get the classification issue right, are they actually difficult to classify? Do they find themselves in a grey zone? And then, what can you do to strengthen the working conditions of those workers in the grey zone? And the third question is the challenge one of bargaining power? Is it self-employed workers who don't have the right to collective bargaining, or do they find themselves in a position where they face employers with very strong power, a monopolistic situation?
So in our works we focus on platform work. In that work we find that platform workers can be categorized as different type of workers. In practice you see that some of the workers are considered employees, whereas in practice, or as self-employed, whereas in practice they are employees. If you look at those group, that is in particular the most vulnerable group with relatively low salaries, or in this case low earnings, and then also limited resources in order to spend on, for instance, social protection. Now, that's a vulnerable group that requires to be addressed by policymakers.
The self-employed has become a residual category of workers in which a growing number of workers under pretty much precarious conditions are overrepresented. In order to overcome this challenge, trade unions throughout Europe are calling for the granting of fundamental rights to the self-employed. For us, those workers who don't have independence in the market, they should be granted this right to, first of all, to organize and then to bargain collectively.
New forms of work require a new approach to traditional division between workers and self-employed. And technology today is changing not only the work process and skills, but also the way we work and the way we think. We should see self-employed as entrepreneurs and people who want to do things differently and who lead the way forward. It is our job as policymakers to provide framework which is both protective but also enabling. And this is what we will try to do during the Croatian presidency.